friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or hello if you are new. Today's video, we're going to be going over all of the Harry Potter books that are currently in my collection. I have a couple different ones, and I thought it would be fun to sit down with you guys and share them all with you. So without further ado, let's get to talking about Harry Potter books, and let's get into the magic. So yes, I'm going to be starting out with the first book set that I have. I opted to get the hardcover books that are in this trunk. Now, I really honestly thought that this trunk was gonna not be cardboard, but it is like a plasticky cardboard. But you do get all of the books inside. I currently am reading the third one. So the third one is not in here, but you get a hardcover of each book, and it comes in this trunk that you can keep them in. It is very heavy, but I honestly thought that this was going to be a little bit different of a way to tuck them away, and then you can write your name on the front if you'd like. But the books are very nice. They're just the standard books that you would get if you buy them by themselves. They're the standard ones, but and they are all hardcovered, so I went with the hardcover because I thought maybe they'd last a bit longer. But I'm still happy with my purchase. I just, in the picture, they make this look like it is hard, maybe like wood or something, and not just cardboard. But still, it's a cool way to display your books on your shelf, and it does look pretty cool if you stand it up where you can't see where the cardboard meets. Next up, this is kind of a recent edition. This is the 25th anniversary Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stones. This is the Bloomsbury edition. This is a very cool edition. I thought that this would be neat to have on my collection because it's just celebrating the 20th anniversary, and there's some neat little parts in there. Like on the back, you've got Dumbledore, and it's just a way to celebrate the 25 years of Harry Potter and all of the magical things within it. So I got this off of Amazon, and I think I paid maybe under $30 for this. I can't exactly remember, but yeah, it's just a cool little book to have on your shelves, and I like to display it where you can see it. And it does have this little silver, it's saying that it's an exclusive content inside, and it's celebrating the 25 years of Harry Potter. Up next, I have the two books that are out so far of the Mina Lima edition. These are beautiful books. It's a funny story. I was in Target one day, and I saw the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in Target, and it was in plastic, and I was like, I wonder what this is. And I opened it, and I mean, look at how pretty this is. It's just so beautiful. This moves. They're very interactive, but they're beautifully done. All of the pictures that are in there, and like you've got a little letter. So they just make for really cool books that you can just take your time reading through and kind of flip through all of the pages. And so far, these are the only two that are out. I hope that they one day do finish the collection of the books, and then I'll give you guys a little peek into the Chamber of Secrets. I mean, it's just the way that they do these books. They're just beautiful. Like right here, you got a little mandrake that can come out. I mean, they're just such beautiful books. I have not personally read these. I would love to eventually, so you can see the ins and outs of all the pages, but they're definitely just beautiful books that you can tell they've put a lot of hard work and love into these. I got my first one at Target, and then I picked this up the day it came out at Barnes & Noble, so I did get the print that came out with it, but I do not have the print for the first one. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay because maybe one day I'll be able to get my hands on it. Next up, I have this little Hogwarts library. It has 3 books in it. It comes in this little case that you can keep them in. And these are cool because these kind of remind me of the books in the movies that they are required to take with them. So this is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, The Tales of Beetle and Bird, and then Quidditch Through the Ages. I would love to get to reading these. They're not too long. They're pretty short, but they are They have chapters and you can actually read them. So I thought that these were neat, and I loved the way that you can keep them in the little case on your shelf and to display them. I thought that that was a neat little addition. So I went with those, and I got these off of Amazon. I want to say they're under like $20 maybe, but here's what they look like in the case. And then the gold foiling on the front is also really, anything with gold foiling adds a little bit of a touch of magic, so why not have it? But yeah, so I keep those up behind me up here with the golden egg. Next up, this is just a little, I don't really know, I consider it a book, but I don't consider it a book. This is Harry Potter Wand Magic, and it has a bunch of artifacts from the wizarding world. You opened it up and it comes with a pencil, and then it has this little envelope where there's like, oops, stuff's falling. There's a patch in here, and then there's a little journal. There was a keychain in here, but I did take that out. And then over here, it's got just a little card of everybody holding their wands up, so wands at the ready. And then over here, it looks like there is a wooden version of Tails and Beelwords. But there's one other thing in here. I'm gonna have to kind of flip it. Here it is. Oh, this is just a little flip out thing to tell you what everybody's wands look like. So I guess like it is a book, but it's not a book at the same time. They're giving you things to see and learn about, but then this does flip out. And on that side, there's facts. And then on this side, there's facts. So it's just a cool way to get some inside things about Harry Potter. And they do have these in a bunch of different editions. I want to say there's one about the train. I want to say there's ones about the different houses. This is just one that I personally picked up. And this was $24.99. And I got that at Sam's. I'm not sure. I want to say maybe they're on Amazon. This little book up next is from the films of Harry Potter, The Golden Snitch. Now, I got this with my levitating Golden Snitch that's over there, but I can put it in with my other books, and it's just got different things about Quidditch, and it talks all about the different seekers and parts in the movie. So I love hearing different things about all the movies and kind of like behind the scenes things. So little books like this are great ways to kind of learn facts that you may not know that aren't just like blatantly obvious in the movie. Next up is another cool one. It's Harry Potter, A Magical Year. I love this book. I think it's a very cool book. It is a book of different quotes of movies, from the movies, and there's one for each day. So if we were to go to today's date, now today's date, let me see, is the 13th. So let's see, May, December. Let's see if I can find one. September 13th. It is a quote from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and it says, "There were 142 staircases at Hogwarts, wide, sweeping ones, narrow, rickety ones, some that led somewhere different on a Friday, some with vanishing step halfway up that you had to remember to jump." And that is from chapter 8, The Potions Master. So each day they give you a different quote from all of the movies. There's one, they are not just like the same one from one movie, it's from a different movie each day. And then they offer you a little bookmark, which is very cool. And I think it's just a neat book to pick up each day and kind of read the quote that is from that day. Next up, I have my favorite book, and I talked about this in a favorite video not too long ago, but this is Harry Potter Film Wizardry. This is the updated edition. You can tell them apart because this one has all the pictures, and I want to say the other one is just more of a solid design, but this book, I cannot speak enough good things about this. It's definitely a very, very detailed descriptions about everything you could imagine Harry Potter. So this is about the night bus. There's one about the Daily Prophet, and then you keep going, the Weasleys. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, and there's tons of props within this book that you get. So not only are you getting a very detailed book, you're getting props as well. So very cool book. I love this book. Oop, I'm gonna drop it. It's quite heavy. Last time I looked on Amazon, this was on sale for a great deal. So I will see if it's on sale, and if it is, your time is now if you're wanting to get this and jump on it, because it is a very good deal when it was on sale. I want to say it was under maybe $40, and I think I paid over $60 for this. So I will see if it's on sale, and if not, then have to pay the same price I did. Next, we are moving into cookbooks. So I have 3 cookbooks. The first one is the Unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. I've used this one the most. I've made quite a few things out of here, and it was absolutely delicious. I cannot remember where it is at that I made, but it was so good, and I would make it again. But there's tons of delicious recipes in here that revolve around the Wizarding World, and I would highly recommend this one. I got this one at Target, but they do sell it at other places as well, and this is $19.95. So very, very good cookbook. Up next, I have the Unofficial Hogwarts for the Holidays cookbook. There's 75 recipes for a year of magical celebrations. Now, they kind of just twist up the recipes in some of these, and there's kind of the same things in here sometimes. Like here's bacon wrapped sausage bites. You keep going. Oh, I must have liked this one. This is what I made. I'm mistaken. I made this, and this is what was very, very good. This is creamy chicken and ham pie. Here's what it looked like. It was delicious, and it has all of the recipe. It tells you how many it serves and what you'll need. And then you have tons of different recipes in here. There's drinks, desserts, and meals. So a very cool cookbook. Then the last cookbook I have is the Unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. Now, I've not used this one, but I did pick it up when I saw it. And again, just tons of magical recipes in here that are kind of British and Wizarding World inspired. So if you like cooking and you're a fan of the Wizarding World, then these would be great gifts for anybody, or just a treat for yourself. So yeah, there's a little bit of a look into Harry Potter books I have. If you have any of these, let me know down below, and let me know what you like about that book and what it makes it special to you. I'd love to hear. And I will try and see if I can link these all down below. If I can't link them down below, then you'll have to just keep your eye out, because I know that I've gotten some of these at like Costco, Sam's, Target, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, but quite a few are actually from Target. So I will link what I can down below, and if I can't, then definitely keep your eyes out if you're interested in any of these books. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notifications so you know when I upload my next video. And I will see you in the next one.